The most important first step that you can take on your journey towards financial independence and financial self-reliance is to learn to live within your means. You have got to spend less money than you're making, and then you have to make more money. In my opinion, the biggest problem today isn't that we spend too much money, although we probably ought to take a look at that and get that under control. But the bigger problem is that we don't make enough money. So in this video, I'm going to share with you several ways that you can make more money so that you can have a larger positive cash flow to help you get to your goals faster and more efficiently. These are things that I've considered myself, or I've actually paid other people to do for me. So I know that these are legitimate because they're services I've actually paid for. I'm going to share with you 10 ways to make more money. And a couple of them I'm actually doing. But there's a bonus at the end that I'm going to share with you, and that's the one that I chose to do over 10 years ago that's created for me today a passive income where most people think I don't actually work. Welcome to Financial Self-Reliance. My name is Paris Clough, and I absolutely love helping people manage, protect, and grow their money. If you get value out of this video, I would absolutely love it if you hit the like and subscribe button so that we could grow the channel and that we could help more people become financially literate and create more financially independent and financially self-reliant individuals. All right, let's jump right in. We all want to make more money. We all need to make more money, and let's figure out some ways to do it. Now, some of these things may not be for you, but I'm going to share with you a couple of ideas, and maybe it will get the wheels turning. Maybe it will prime the pump so that you can find the one thing or the two things that you can really grab hold of and make some extra money for you and your family. I actually did a Google search for how to make money online. So you know, this is nothing that I have access to, something different than what you would have access to. But I will promise to share the links to these websites in the description below so that you can go and look at these yourself. Now, some of the websites I found had a list of 20 or 30 or more things that you could do to make money. I just chose 10 of the things that I would actually do myself, or 10 of the things that I actually have paid money for. And then I'll share with you at the end, like I promised, the one thing I chose to do over 10 years ago that actually made all the difference in my personal life. So the first one is sell on Etsy. Now I know the number 4 is there because it was the number 4 on the list, the website that I actually looked at, but that's the first thing that I'm going to share with you. So sell things on Etsy. Are you crafty? Do you have a spreadsheet that you've created, or a PDF, or an ebook, or something that you've created that you can sell? Did you make something? Are you an artist of some kind that you can sell your artwork on Etsy? My daughter actually painted something and sold it on Etsy and made some money. So there's ways for you to make money by selling things on Etsy, especially if you have something that you can continue to make and continue to sell. Etsy is a great way for you to actually put out a product and have it be sold there because they have lots of traffic. By the way, Etsy is also pretty good stock to buy too. All right, the second thing here is picking up freelance work. So there's websites like Upwork, there's Fiverr, freelancer.com. I've actually paid for services on Fiverr, and it was a great experience. Every time you see a subscribe button come up, that animation to subscribe to my channel, that was done. I bought that on a Fiverr from somebody that was a freelancer who did that for me, so I didn't have to do it. I'm actually a leader in a youth group at my church, and one of the kids in the youth group was telling me the other day that he's been making money on Fiverr. What he does is, as a service, he will charge people to level up their characters on different video games. So you give him all of your login information, he levels up your character, and you pay him to level up your character. I think that's fantastic. If you're creative, there's ways to make money. All right, next up on here is become a private tutor. There are a lot of people willing to pay a lot of money to have you help them tutor them. My daughter was a tutor for math for her senior year of high school, and then after she graduated, she did tutoring, and she made some pretty decent money doing it. In today's world with Zoom calls and other meetings, you can literally do private tutoring all over the country and have it set up so that you can do it online over Zoom and teach people all kinds of subjects. So if you have a skill level in a subject, maybe you should be a private tutor. All right, this one was on every list. I pulled up probably 6 different websites, and this one was on every list. Sell your photos. I don't know how much money you can make doing that, but it was on every list, so I figured I'd add it to the list here as one of the opportunities. And if you can make some money selling some photos, that would be excellent. In fact, there's another website over here that talks about how to sell your photography online as a service. You can actually do a photo book, and you can sell the book. What a great way to make some extra money doing some photography. All right, the next one is create an online course. Are you really good at something? Could you make a craft and then break it down where you teach somebody the exact steps you take to make that craft, and then you video yourself doing that? That's a course you could sell. Are you good at teaching a certain subject? Maybe you could do a course on helping someone understand more effectively and efficiently a particular subject. Creating online courses is a great way for you to do that. And there's several websites. One of them is Udemy. Another one is LearnDesk. There's Teachable. I actually have an online course at kajabi.com. My online course is my 30-day challenge where I help people understand how to increase their cash flow over a 30-day period, where I challenge them to go through some steps and some things that they can do in order to increase their cash flow. And at the end of the 30 days, the challenge is to see how much they can increase their positive cash flow. I also have a mastery course, a financial mastery course, where I teach things from all the way from budgeting to financial planning to legacy planning. So from the A to Z of financial services, I have an online course as well that I've decided to create, and I've created. I'll put a link in the description for you to be able to check out both of those courses. Another thing that you can do is publish an ebook. When I first saw this, I was like, I don't want to write an ebook. And then I realized you don't actually have to write the ebook. There are actually places you can go. For example, you could go to this place called Bookbolt. And Bookbolt has books that you can actually resell or make or create. Another one over here is called PLR Products. And you have resale rights of different ebooks. You can come in here and look at all the different niches, marketing, business, audio, all kinds of stuff you can resell. You can literally buy this book right here that says Affiliate Marketing, the Next Level. And you buy it for $5.99 one time, and you could sell it for $9.99. And every time you sell it, you make $4 profit, or whatever the profit margin is you have. I had no idea that there were already books that were written for you that you could go and use and resell, and it wasn't copywriting. Then you could go to even Kindle Direct Publishing, which is Amazon, and you can post it on Amazon. And if you do the right keywords and the right search and SEO and all that stuff, you can actually have and be a top seller or a bestseller on Amazon with an ebook that you bought from somebody else, or with a Bookbolt book that you created, and make a bunch of money. There's people doing it right now, making thousands of dollars a month using ebooks that other people have already written, or using these ebooks that they're getting from Bookbolt. A couple of my friends, when they lost their jobs, they jumped in and started Uber and Lyft, and they made a lot of money. They made at least enough money to pay for their bills and take care of their families until they could find another job. It's a great way to make some extra money, to make some cash. I know several people do that in the evening or even at over the weekends. Another one is to take online surveys. Now, this was on every list, and I've seen a lot of people do videos on how to make money, and taking online surveys seems to be in everybody's video. I figured I'd throw it in there, what the heck. I personally have tried taking online surveys, and I'll be honest with you, it was really boring, and I didn't like it, just sitting here just going through and taking these surveys. So if that's something that you want to do and you feel good about that, jump online, take those surveys. Again, I'll put a link in the description below for the different ways that you can do that. Down here, it gives you the different links to the different places that you can start doing that. In fact, there's another one over here that I found, branded surveys. They claim that you can make $500 a month taking surveys. $500 a month can make a big difference. So the next one is something I decided to do: start a YouTube channel. Now, you can't make any money on YouTube channels unless you're monetized, which is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. However, you can do things like product reviews. You can do things like affiliate marketing. You can have sponsorships. There's a lot of ways to make money before you're monetized with a YouTube channel. So starting a YouTube channel is something I decided to do, and I really want this thing to grow. Hopefully you've subscribed by now, and you can help me get to the point where I have my YouTube channel monetized. Come back regularly and watch my videos so that I can get my watch hours up too, by the way. Now, the last one I wanted to share with you is Rover. I don't know if you like pets or like animals, but Rover seems pretty cool. I've actually paid for this. I've sent my dog, whenever we go on vacation, we put our dog with the Rover service, and every time we've had a great experience. The people who've watched our dog have been fantastic. They've been great. Our dog has had a great experience with doing that. So if you like pets and you want to make some money, one of the ladies that I left my dog with told me that she sees enough dogs and has enough dogs coming through her house now. She's been doing it full time. So literally her full-time job is watching dogs. I think that's awesome. I mean, if you can make enough money doing something that you love, absolutely. That's really where the dream is, especially if you can make enough money that you have a positive cash flow and you're saving and investing and you're growing your wealth. Now, those were the 10 things I promised I'd share with you that I found on certain websites. But the bonus thing, the thing that I found to do for my life 10 years ago, I actually went and obtained a professional license. Some of the licenses that you can get are real estate licenses, and you can make a lot of money selling houses and buying houses and for people and helping people do that. That's a big chunk of money every time a house is sold. The license that I chose to get was my life and health insurance license. It doesn't seem very glamorous, and quite frankly, it hasn't been, but it's one of those businesses that's kind of hidden because it's not glamorous. I mean, nobody grows up saying they want to be a life insurance agent or a health insurance agent when they get older, but I'll promise you that it's one of those hidden, amazing careers that I've absolutely grown to love. And I have a residual income, a passive residual income that pays me every single year because I've built up so many clients what's called a book of business. I have a health insurance license that allows me to build a book of business of health insurance clients that every year as they renew that health insurance, I get paid again and again and again and again. If you get a couple hundred clients like that, you can have a pretty significant income. And I have a couple hundred clients. So it's definitely worth it. And I'm growing that business as well alongside with my financial coaching business. I have built a passive income business that pays my bills. I've done it once. I'm looking to do it twice. That's what my YouTube channel is. And that's what I've created Financial Self-Reliance to be able to do, is to create a second business so that I can have my bills paid for a second time. Multiple streams of income. If you have several businesses that each one of them individually could pay all your bills, and you have several of them coming in, now we're talking. So if you want to follow me on that journey, if you want to be a part of that journey, hit like and subscribe. Become a part of the journey. I'll be sharing everything that I can all along the way. Tell me in the comments, have you done any of these things? Are you doing any of these things? Have any of these things made money for you? Have you tried any of these things? What are you doing to make extra money if it's anything different than what I've shared in this video? I'd love to hear from you. I hope you got a lot out of this video. I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.